Most corporate event gifts follow a predictable pattern. An attendee registers, walks to a folding table, and is handed a branded pen, a generic coffee mug, or a digital voucher. By the time their flight home lands, those items are usually forgotten. A thoughtfully curated gift basket creates a completely different reaction. It offers a multi-sensory experience: the visual presentation, the tactile unboxing, and the discovery of high-quality items inside. It leaves a lasting memory long after the keynote speeches are over. To achieve that result, you need a precise strategy. We are going to walk through a step-by-step framework for planning, scaling, and ordering corporate event baskets across Europe. Before you look at a single product catalog, you need 3 data points: an estimated headcount, a strict per-person budget, and the exact details of your event venue. Locking in those 3 elements up front removes the chaos from the process. You move from scrambling for last-minute trinkets to intentionally building a relationship tool. The first step is segmenting your recipient list. Treating every attendee equally is the quickest way to dilute the quality of your gifts, or accidentally blow past your total budget. For high-volume conference attendees, you want to establish a baseline budget tier. A target of 30 to 50 euros per person allows you to order in bulk while still maintaining a high standard of quality for the items inside. This chart shows how your spending breaks down. You have your high-volume bracket, and next to that, your premium tier, ranging from 100 to 250 euros. Expanding this executive bracket reveals exactly who receives these higher-end baskets: VIP clients, C-suite executives, and major deal closures. By strictly matching your budget tiers to these distinct recipient groups, you keep your overall event spending under control while simultaneously ensuring your top-tier clients receive the recognition they expect. Once your budget is set, you need to select the contents. The items inside the basket must directly reflect both the specific objective of your event and the audience attending it. For VIP celebrations, a gourmet and luxury theme works best. You curate artisan cheeses, cured meats, and a vintage champagne to signal high value. If the event is focused on employee appreciation or HR initiatives, you shift to a wellness theme. Supplying premium bath salts, essential oils, and mindfulness journals shows care for the individual's personal well-being. Companies operating with strict environmental, social, and governance commitments require a sustainable theme. You achieve this by packaging organic, fair trade products inside reusable cloth totes or bamboo containers. For international conferences, the highest impact strategy is the regional selection. If you are hosting an event in Lisbon, you fill the basket with authentic Portuguese wines, pastel de nata biscuits, and premium olive oil. Sourcing local items gives traveling attendees an immediate cultural connection to the host city. Compare this highly targeted curation to the scattershot approach of sending generic, pre-packed corporate hampers that look identical whether you are in Madrid or Munich. A perfectly themed basket proves you understand your own brand values and your audience's desires. It communicates high emotional intelligence. The line between an elegant personal gift and cheap promotional merchandise is incredibly thin, and it usually comes down to how you apply your company branding. To brand the basket properly, use discrete elements. Notice the subtle ribbon matched to the company colors and the individually printed name card. There are no massive, obtrusive logos stamped across the food or the box. You also have to factor in dietary accommodations. In modern corporate gifting, this step is non-negotiable. Before finalizing your order, you must audit your recipient list for specific restrictions. Check for vegan requirements, flag nut allergies, note gluten-free needs, and alcohol-free preferences. If you hand a basket full of artisanal cheeses and milk chocolate to a vegan attendee, or wine to someone who doesn't drink, you generate a negative psychological impact. The individual feels overlooked. Meticulous personalization and strict dietary consideration take effort, but that effort transforms a generic handout into a genuine, highly professional gesture of care. Execution requires a rigid timeline. For bulk orders, establish a strict 2 to 4 week lead time before the event day. Those middle weeks are critical. Sourcing specialty artisan items in high quantities and printing custom materials requires time before boxes are packed. Once the order ships, you should route deliveries directly to the event venue. Bypassing your own corporate office prevents your internal staff from having to manually load and transport hundreds of boxes. Managing large-scale, coordinated venue deliveries across Europe requires a specialized logistical partner. This is exactly where Walwater Gifts steps in. This map highlights a hidden complication in cross-border European shipping. While deliveries within the EU move freely, navigating customs for non-EU nations like the UK, Switzerland, and Norway introduces immediate checkpoints. Walwater Gifts handles these specific customs regulations proactively, filing the correct paperwork to prevent delayed or blocked deliveries at the border. A brilliant gift concept has zero value if it sits stuck in a shipping warehouse. Mastering this logistics timeline guarantees the physical items arrive intact and on schedule. The end state you are working toward is an attendee returning to their hotel room or taking their conference seat to discover a stunning, culturally relevant gift waiting for them. That specific result doesn't just happen by accident. It is the direct output of combining scalable budgeting, thematic relevance, precise personalization, and flawless logistics. The final impression of your corporate event is too important to leave to chance or last-minute planning. Visit sendgiftsineurope.com and click the link in the description to start planning your corporate order with Walwater Gifts and build an event your attendees will actually remember.